Hey everybody, Sovereign One here. This is my first narrated video. I apologize if the quality of my voice is kind of crappy. Just starting out, I really don't have any good equipment yet, so I apologize for that. But let's jump right into it. I'm here to give you a tour of my Egyptian city build. It might have to be in two parts because it is pretty big, and I just kind of want to tell you a little bit about it and, you know, why I did it and what I used. And so obviously I'm on top of something very big right now. This is my Enderman statue. It's actually the tallest thing in this build so far. But there will be taller things eventually, I'm sure. Maybe not particularly in this Egyptian city, but one way or another I'm sure there will be taller things. So I'm being shot at, but oh well. I'm gonna go to sleep real quick and get all the mobs off of my butt. So now when I started this build, I didn't have any plans on making some kind of big epic thing, you know. When I play this game, I really enjoy the creative outlet that it offers, so I don't plan things out. I feel like that just kind of takes away from the fun. So pretty much anything that I build is, you know, I might have an idea, like I want to make it a theme like this one. I wanted to make, you know, an Egyptian theme. But I mean, I didn't plan it out. I didn't have a layout in my head, you know. I mean, I just saw things that I wanted to build, and I just kind of built them where they were built. I mean, I just let inspiration kind of take over. So I'm just going to start at the beginning here and kind of work my way towards the newest stuff of this build. Now, when this started, my house is over there. You can see a little tiny bit of it. And I like to build in trees a lot, so you'll probably see that in my videos quite a bit. And I mean, I have a pretty big house over there. It's kind of hanging out, and I have a nether portal and everything. All of this is done in survival mode. I mined everything myself, or most recently with the help of some fans that have watched me stream and things like that. And they do get credit for it, and I will show you where that happens in a moment. So I kind of started over here. And any build I make ever, when I build a place to live, I always want to have some kind of a neat, clever thing to put my emeralds, diamonds, and other valuables in. So I just decided to make this temple. And this was all that was here. I mean, all of this desert was, you know, this was a big sand dune mountain right here. And it just looked completely different than it does. And so I built this temple, and this is my little treasure pyramid temple thing. I got my diamonds in here, I got my emeralds, and some blocks of redstone, lapis, gold. And a lot of people have, you know, questioned if this is legit or not, and I haven't gone into creative because of the amount of diamonds I have, but it is completely legit, I promise. I've just, you know, I find them and I wait until I have a pickaxe enchanted with fortune, and then I go ahead and grab them. I mean, finding 10 diamond blocks in a mine and using a fortune pickaxe, I can walk out with almost 40 diamonds, so it goes a long way. And so when I built this pyramid, I kind of just looked at it, and I figured, you know what, this can kind of be cool. So I knew I wanted to build another pyramid. So I came up here and I built this one. And obviously it's bigger than that one. That one's 18 by 18. This one is 27 by 27. And then the biggest one, which we'll get to, is over there. And that one's 32 by 32. Okay, so after I built that little one, I decided I wanted to make another one. And I made this one. And there is nothing in this. There's nothing in the houses that we'll see either. But one day there will be. I'm just not sure what to put in these. Probably some kind of statue or something to that effect. Okay, this is where... This was originally a well, but I made it into this shrine. Because then people started helping me out because they saw me stream and they liked it. You know, and this is my build, but I do not have a problem involving the community. I think it's awesome, and I like to, you know, kind of get social with people, you know, get out there and have fun with them and include them. And so, you know, I'll come up with an idea and maybe we'll discuss it, and then we'll kind of decide how to build it from there. So there's me, obviously Sovereign, but then I've got my buddy Goofy over here. He was really the first one that helped me with this, and he's been helping me build quite a bit lately. And then we've got Omar Dawn and T King over here, a couple of fans that saw me streaming, like my first stream actually, I think. And so they've been awesome helping me get resources together, which is great because I go through them so fast. I have a couple minecart tracks back there in my house over there. and they actually lead to 2 different desert biomes. I've used so much sand and sandstone out of this desert biome that I couldn't take any more out of it. I mean, I would have nothing left to build on top of. So I've been having to actually run to other desert biomes to get the things I need to build with. And so then I made this, and it's really nothing fancy, just kind of a little reflecting pool, something decorative. And then over here, these were over here originally going to be houses. Excuse me, but I don't know, when I started getting this build even further out, I mean, it just seemed kind of weird that only 4 houses would be over there, you know, and then separated by this big street. So I decided to make those businesses. You know, we got shops over there, and there's nothing in them yet. There will be one day. Pretty much just getting the you know, the objects in. And then this is going to be another business here, and I'll probably put another one over here sometime, just kind of filling it out. So then after I made all of that, I made the Ender Sphinx, is what I call it. It's definitely my favorite part of this build. It's the Sphinx, but with the head of an Enderman. And as you can see by his open mouth and teeth, he is aggroed. But yeah, I really like this one. It's my favorite one just because I thought it came out really good. I think it looks really cool. And considering what I have to work with in this game as far as shapes and blocks goes, everything is, you know, squared off, 90-degree angles. So I thought it came out really nice. I mean, I'm really proud of it. And this was like the first real big build that I did, other than the pyramid, I guess. But it was complicated. You know, I didn't look at any of these designs. Like, I didn't look at any tutorials. I didn't look at anybody else's builds. I simply pulled up a picture on Google of the Sphinx and just saw it from different angles, and then kind of made it off of that picture. And really, I wouldn't have had the Enderman head on it, except the face of the Sphinx is human. And to get a human face with the type of, you know, textures and blocks that you can use in this game would have been very, very difficult. So I decided I needed to change it to something, and the Enderman idea came to me, and I thought it was great, so I went with it. And we just have a little tomb in here, and obviously this is a wither skull, and yes, it's legit. I went to the Nether a bunch of times, and you know, slayed many a wither to get these skulls, because I do have more that are a part of the build here soon. And so after I made that, I then started to kind of bring this street out here further a little bit more. And I decided I wanted to make something bigger, better, you know, a little more awesome, kind of crazy, you know. So I decided to make a giant creeper statue. I mean, the inspiration for this really came from the fact that I used chiseled sandstone in some of my pyramids. And, you know, the chiseled sandstone, in case you haven't noticed, does have creeper images on it. You know, so I figured I guess that would be like a running theme of the game then. You know, the desert-dwelling peoples would worship the creepers because they chisel their faces into their stones. So I went ahead and made a giant creeper statue here in honor of the creeper god. My buddy Goofy helped me make this in one night. Me and him both built this. This is like the poorer side of the city. These people do not have much means, much money. So we went ahead and put the water in here. There was no water there. There was a little hole there, 1 block deep, just like it is now, but no water. So we went ahead and put water in there, and lined it with sugar cane, and we just kind of built all these houses. Notice they have no glowstone in this particular part of the city. They're too poor for glowstone now. They only have torches for light. And I really wanted to make a bridge. I mean, I don't know why. I was just hell-bent on it. And I wanted to make a bridge, one way or another. So I went ahead and made a bridge here, and made a house on this side. And we did that in one night. It was a really nice build. I think it came out really well. Again, because we didn't plan it out, you know. I mean, we just kind of ran the gravel streets out and just kind of, you know, made little arms jutting off of it and just kind of put houses, and it really worked out well. So for time's sake, since I am recording on my PlayStation 4, I only have 15-minute increments. I'm going to go ahead and stop it here, and we'll pick up on part 2 soon, alright? Thanks, guys. This is Sovereign 1. I'll see you guys next time.